defense, defending and rebounding. That's what I'm gonna do.
Speaking of John Wall, who's faster, you or John Wall?
I feel like in college, when he was 19 and I'm 19, I feel like I was faster. But right now, John, he's a different type of speed right now.
What's been the key to this stretch for you, De'Aaron? I mean, you're playing your best basketball this season.
I don't know. Things are just clicking at the right time. Making pull-ups, making tough shots, floaters going in. I've been reading the pick and roll well. My energy just picked up defensively, and when we're playing defense, our offense is clicking like that. So just my overall game, it's been clicking. It's a process. I didn't try to rush anything. When I was struggling, I just tried to make the little plays, try to do the smaller things, and right now, I had that scoring outburst, and the SEC tournament honestly is what it gave me a huge confidence booster, especially winning MVP. Coming into the tournament with that much momentum, I'm just not trying to look back right now.
Was it a change in your mindset?
I've been playing through contact. I'm going in seeking contact. Not worried about getting fouled, just getting the contact and finishing. And Coach Barwood, he was always telling me at the beginning of the season, the way I was defending, I needed to get back to that. And I'm doing it right now. You got to be in better shape to pick up 94 feet and then sprint when you have the ball and do things like that. So I'm just trying to get back to what I was doing at the beginning of the season, but shooting the ball better.
I would imagine being in a zone for you is a very different thing than what Malik's zone is, given the variance in your game. When do you know that you're on track for a night like you had yesterday?
Honestly, after like the first 3 buckets, I think my first one was a floater, then my second one was a pull-up, and it was off of isolation, not a pick and roll or anything like that. So when that went in, I felt like I was gonna have a big night, and I ended up having one.
Are you guys super conscious of that you two need to be the primary scoring options to keep advancing in this tournament?
Not necessarily. Whoever has the hot hand, that's who we go to. Don played fantastic yesterday. Derek played well. Isaac played well off the bench. If Bam, when Bam gets it going, we're gonna give him the ball. So it's just yesterday. It was my game. So they kept feeding me when I went to the bench. You saw Malik start heating up. So we don't have one scorer on our team. We can go at anybody.
How much do you need a third guy though to have a big game for joining you and Malik?
It's gonna be huge. Last time Malik had 50, so that was different. But we can't depend on him doing that again. That's tough for him to do. That's tough for anyone to do. But we just going in. Honestly, it's not about our offense. If we like I said, if we can buckle down defensively, our offense is gonna come. So if we're playing defense, we're confident in the way we play.
The last different of a team are you guys now, as opposed to that December game?
That December game, it was no defense in that game. You're playing a 40-minute game, and it's 100 to 103. So both teams have gotten better.
Yeah.
But like I said, even with the UCLA game, that could have been in the hundreds. Yesterday we showed that we can defend. That team has so many shooters, so many ways to beat you. And we didn't shut it down just because that's impossible to shut a good team like that down. But just try to contain them, and we know we're gonna have to do the same thing against North Carolina.
Are North Carolina better?
Honestly, it's almost the same as UCLA. The way that they get out in transition, except the Tar Heels, they got 2 physical presence in the paint, and that's another thing. And UCLA, they're not as big as North Carolina, so but mainly it's going to come from transition defense. We can't give up almost 40 points in transition to a team like that. That's not a recipe to win.
Darren, what impresses you most about Malik's game?
Just the way
he
hits tough shots. When his shot's going, literally you can close his eyes and throw it up there and it's going to go in. But the way he did, that's just something that's tough to do. But looking away from that, but when he's not scoring, he's defending. Before this year, like he said, he never played defense in his life, and he's one of the most athletic guards in the country. So we all know he can defend. And when he's locked in, he's different. Like he's running passing lanes. He's able to pick people at half court. He's just doing what he needs to do to win. And when he's hot, we're gonna ride him.
And what could you possibly do for an encore after what you did last night?
Just keep getting to the basket. I'm staying in attack mode. I've been in attack mode this whole postseason. It paid off. Yesterday. I had a better game even than I did against Alabama in the tournament. So I'm not changing anything I'm doing. We lost to UCLA, so that kind of put more of a chip on my shoulder and made me want to beat them even more. But we beat this team, and it's harder to beat a team twice. So especially a team of this caliber. So just got to go in, just stay aggressive.